Namaste, Karibu, welcome, Sandazwa. We are about to go on now to celebrate, of course, one of our own, and she is all the way from, she's actually coming from Nigeria, and she is our African champion for today. Stay tuned for that in a jiffy. Don't go away.
African champions.
African champion.
African champions.
African champions.
Our African champion today is Dr. Tito Daodu from Nigeria.
You be champion.
Now, Dr. Oluwatomilayo Tito Daodu is a pediatric surgeon practicing in Canada and at the Alberta Children's Hospital Foundation, and she wants to make surgical care accessible to all. Not a selfless being, if you ask me. If I'm supposed to define her, that'll be one of those words I would, use at the very beginning. So Dr. Tito Daodu took a stance to do everything she could to help the less privileged in society, because when they get help, they in turn might grow up to reciprocate that help, and the entire cycle is broken for a better society. Amazing. Now, her passion is to promote justice and equity in medicine through global health. She is participating in ongoing research on global and public health that focuses on improving surgical outcomes and improving equal access to surgical care for Canadians and the world at large. She does something, amazing that I really like, As a medical student, Daodu was part of a team that developed a project centered on adolescent gender and reproductive health in Tanzania. All right, is that a coincidence? Because we're going to be talking about Tanzania in a bit. Now, there were no summer holidays for her either, because she spent her summers in her native country, Nigeria. That's what I'm talking about. I mean, in as much as you find yourself in that so much developed nation, a lot of your activities and things that you do are very easier to come by in terms of the structure. But then you find out that, in as much as she's living in Canada, she finds her way back to Nigeria to also contribute her own quota. Yeah? So she doesn't just stay in Canada and enjoy the summer holidays and everything. She goes back to Nigeria, researching early childhood pneumonia, and later she launched a surgical needs assessment for Nigeria as well. Now, for her outstanding work to society, she was nominated as part of Avenue Magazine's Top 40 Under 40 in October last 2 years, that is in 2019. Now, the award scheme recognizes high-achieving Calgarians who are doing their bit to effect change in society and creating a lasting impact on the future of others. Now, the American Pediatric Surgical Association also gave her a nod to the remarkable work she is doing in her field on Twitter. Amazing, isn't it? Super. Looking at the fact that it's not just about yourself, it's not just about the accolades that you would receive, but it's about effecting change and hoping that that goodwill that she came out with, that she possesses, would also, trickle down to the future generations, so they could also take up the mantle and make these changes moving forward. We'll definitely have a better world if this continues. The show is Africa Daily on Africa Global Radio, and I am Barry Musa.